Today I'll be talking about the Rode NT3, a stick mic that's a bit different than some similar looking models. Welcome to the cabin. I'm glad you're here. I'm using the NT3 to record today. I own one, and the station owns one. I usually refer to these mics as stick mics, although I've heard them referred to as big sticks or thick sticks or some variation thereof. Probably because they are not handheld mics, and they're a whole lot bigger than pencil condensers. Is this mic really better than the Rode NT1? Well, yes on some things, and probably not on others, but to be honest, I didn't know how to title this video, and I'm probably one of the few folks in YouTube audio land that doesn't own an NT1. Although not long ago, some folks brought their own when they recorded and shot a music video in studio. It sounded fine.
At last, all too well.
This NT3 is a medium diaphragm condenser sporting a 3/4 inch externally biased capsule. Like other mics of similar design, it can be phantom powered or use an internal 9-volt battery. Because of the battery, it has an on-off switch and a battery life indicator LED, which remains lit when the battery is close to depletion. Equivalent noise is under 16 decibels, sensitivity is minus 39 decibels, dynamic range is a little bit more than 123 decibels, and the maximum SPL is 140 decibels. The frequency response is broad and relatively flat between 30 Hz and 20 kHz. The mic has a stainless steel grill with an internal plosive protection, but of course, more can be added if necessary. Great quality through and through, and it comes with Rode's impressive 10-year warranty. The mic has been around for over 20 years. I was first introduced to it when I read the Sound Effects Bible by Rick Veers in 2008. Rick is a sound effects professional who prescribed it for sound effects gathering, among other things. This textbook is a favorite of my students and I, and I've been using it ever since. The NT3 has become a favorite as well. Another mic I was first introduced to through the Sound Effects Bible was the Rode NT4. This mic is great for stereo sound effects gathering, as it fits inside of a Zeppelin. It's also good for instruments. A friend borrows mine often to record the marimba, and I love it on the grand piano, congas, and a bunch of other things where some stereo spread might bring some life to a recording. I know some folks that have made the mistake of thinking that the NT4 is the stereo version of the NT3, which at first glance makes sense given the architecture and dual power options. But in fact, the NT4 is the coincident pair version of the Rode NT5 pencil condenser. The NT5 and NT4 have half-inch cardioid capsules, more common in pencil condensers. I would like to note that an optional omnidirectional capsule is available for the Rode NT5. Both these mics have a broad and flat frequency response from below 20 Hz to 20 kHz, although the NT4 is less flat in the high end, probably due to acoustic interference from the capsule placement. Sensitivity is minus 38 decibels, equivalent input noise is less than 16 dBA, signal to noise ratio comes out at about 78 decibels, and the dynamic range is 128 decibels, with a maximum SPL of 143 decibels. I don't own an NT5 either, so I can't speak to them personally, but the NT3 and the NT4 have been very good to me. Last year I made a video about the AKG C1000S, and I plan to make a video comparing all the stick mics I own to discuss their utility and history. I just ordered Rick Veers' most recent book, The Location Sound Bible. Maybe I should do a book review segment. This video is not sponsored by Rick or Rode. Thanks for watching. Questions and comments are welcome. And if you found this interesting or helpful, or want to share, you know what to do. Peace.